Okay guys, I'm here to do my take on, it's called My So-Called Life 1977. They did a collab with Lala Bad, so yeah, collab is what I was looking for. My take on that collab, face full of makeup that I did not like, something like that, right? Let me look it up. Here is the channel. So prepared. Yeah, I gotta be prepared more. Just getting over a cold and a sinus infection, so here is her channel, by the way. Nona, The So-Called Life 1977. And the collab she did with Lala Bad. So I'm gonna attempt to do this. I had to like look through my makeup collection and find a lot of duds, and yeah, there was no problem finding, I think, maybe the complete face worth of makeup. So yeah, found some foundations definitely that were not working for me. So yeah, let's look. There is, under her videos, there is, it's been probably 2 weeks. Yes, here it is. The collab she did with Lala is right there. See that? So yeah, she did that with Lala. Here's the header, what it looks like, or whatever, the what is it called, thumbnail? Right there, yeah. So there's Lala Bad right there, and then it goes on. If you click on it, it goes on to Nona's edition right there. So I'm gonna just get started now. It's been 2 minutes into this intro, so here we go. Let's try to talk through this, and let's just go for all the way to like in order of application of what I apply. So primer is first. Was not too thrilled with this Hard Candy coconut water primer stick. It got, I was enjoying it at the beginning. It was like a cooling effect. I'm at the very, very end. Look, here's the, you can see the inside core right there. So yeah, I'm gonna just grab what I can and tell you why I did not enjoy this. Wow, what was that? Okay. Here's the primer. Earlier today I was looking at one of my new primers that I enjoyed. It's the e.l.f. hydrating, I think it's hydrating anyway. It's, sorry if the camera's panning in, but I was looking for a zoom effect so you might be able to see. Maybe this is gonna throw everything off, I don't know, but it was better than this other effect that I was thinking of using, but I ended up not wanting to use this one because I thought this effect was a little bit more annoying, so did not want to use that one. Alright, so yeah, this one wiggles in, I guess, just zooms in. Like if I open my mouth, it might zoom in. I'm not sure. Or is it this one? This one? Maybe. Whatever. Anyway, maybe I should just have still. Yeah, I think maybe I should just turn all the things off. I'm not sure how to do that, but let's see. Let me go to this other filter. We'll have a lot of Christmas filters here that I enjoyed using. Well, that one has got my Yoshi little Yoshi things up there. So yeah, just do the bunny ears maybe. Alrighty, I'll just use that one. Bunny ears. Alrighty. So here we go. This is that coconut water primer stick. It's thick. it got very, very thick, and I don't know if it's like clogging any pores or what, but there isn't really a scent, but I think there is a very, very, very light scent. I'm not sure. Okay, so that's done. I could easily toss this away, yeah, after using it. We'll just place it over there for to look through afterwards. Alright, here's this Wet n Wild Mega Cushion color corrector. It said it was for dark circles. It dried up in this little container, and I was always making sure that it was tightened and everything, and it was like concentrated on this little sponge, but it just dried up. It's unusable, so it became unusable very, very fast. So that's going straight into the garbage. Yeah, I'm gonna just throw this primer stick away too. There's not very much left of it anyway. So alrighty, so the next thing is this color corrector here. It's a color correcting primer from City Color. This one is very, very sheer. So let's just apply it and watch it not do nothing, not do any favors for the dark circles. If anything, I think maybe it probably just brought negative attention to it, and like made it dry and flaky to that dry area, already dry area. I'm going to try to speed it up as to not have to feel like I have to edit at all. So see there, not really doing much for that dark area that I notice. I mean, it looks a little orangey, so I don't think that was a hit at all. I was thinking of putting it also on my eyelids, but I'll just do the next, I'll use the next product for camouflaging any lines, or not lines, like veins? Yeah, veins. I mean, veins kind of look like lines. Okay, the next product here is the one I will be using to try to cover that up and cover up the veins and possibly also the under eyes. But this was also pretty much drying. It's the Physicians Formula Insta Ready Full Coverage Concealer. Had high hopes for this, but comes in a tiny mini pump. And what? I haven't used it in so long that it... No, there it goes. It took a while to come out there. Alright. So, I think on this one, a little goes a long way. If I had oily skin, back in the day I did, maybe this would have been very, very good. But not with this dry skin. It will probably it'll probably emphasize all the dryness that it's clinging to. There we go. See, that's probably not the right color. I'm not sure if they had a lot of colors. This is light. I'm not sure if they had a medium. Probably paid too much for this because it being Physicians Formula, it's on the pricier side of the drugstore for me. See, yeah, I think the coverage is nicely opaque, but it's just a formula that I'm having the trouble with. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do concealer first and then foundation, but this is the way it played out, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Okay, so there's that. Didn't I have wipes in here? I did, but I think I might have moved them out of here. So. Okay, next is the foundations. Right. Oh wait, no. Not the foundations. Do the eyes first. What did I do the concealer before? I'm not sure, but it's already emphasizing lines. I mean, yeah. I see a line right there. It's just emphasizing that. So this is not a good formula for me. Even if I do the foundation brush, or I could even use this right now because it's totally clean. I usually do this, I do the contouring with this, but it's clean. I grabbed out lots of clean brushes for this purpose, the purpose of the video. Even if I blot down. Okay, well, I'll just try to be careful with the shadows. So, in the shadow collection that I didn't enjoy, I did get some shadows, and did find some, and did get some gifted to me from friends, and they didn't enjoy them, and they just wanted to see if I liked the formulas, but I could pass on these formulas. I think maybe too much kick up, too powdery. So yeah, let's do a lid. Here's one that was from One Direction. It was originally from, I'm not sure where it was originally from, but here's one that was found at 99 cents only. So I'm getting into like the color, what is good for like warm tones, cool tones, all that. I'm looking into that and studying up on that, of what, colors would complement me. And I think just by looking at this shade I'm putting on, the lightest shade in here, it's called More Than This. It's on the cool side. And what I found out was I thought I was neutral, but I think I'm more on the warm side by all the tests that I did and quizzes and things like that, and actual apps that I uploaded my photo to. So, all right, so that's a cool. I think maybe all of these are cool. I'm not sure. Do y'all know? I don't know, but those are some cool tones. May as well keep going here. I thought this was like a matte gray, but it looks like it has some shimmer on it, and it's hardly showing up on me. Yeah, there's fallout, or yeah, it's flaking off, so. I could keep it light because it's gonna start getting dark with the eyeliners. There's one eyeliner that I picked out for this video because it was a fail, because it is too just too much, too liquidy when it's supposed to be a cream formula. Sorry. And yeah, so that will be given away. I have some friends that would probably enjoy the coolness of those shadows. Let's see. Let's try to warm it up over here with another one right here. Meanwhile, it kind of looks like I'm wearing an eye mask because a lot of these shades really don't complement my skin tone. That's why I wanted to try to warm it up and maybe it'll look half decent. I do enjoy like peach shades. Here's like some warm, I don't know if like you have to stick to warm and just keep it in the warm family, or if you do cool, keep it in the cool family. I'm not sure about that. If you guys are into like the color theory and all that stuff, I don't know. It's one thing I just barely thought about right now. So try to warm up the crease. That's the crease, right? I feel like I have a lot of lid space, and I have some different looking eyes, I think. In my opinion, I don't see a lot of eye shapes that are similar to mine. So, okay, that's all I'm going to do for eyes. I'm not going to, for shadows, I'm not going to go too elaborate on that. Alright, so I also did I'm including this shimmer powder I'm going to put over it. It's gold, and let's find something that I can pack on. Yeah, here we go. I'm not sure if, I think shimmer powders, and especially like loose pigments, like I got this for free at a beauty, this beauty thing that came into town. It went into like a hotel or something. So we got these for free after buying a certain amount of makeup. I think everyone that came in got a free shadow. So I picked this golden shade. Wow, it's just, I don't know if you can see all that powder going up there. Kind of looks like a, yeah, I think that it would probably make a mess on my skin. So I'm just going to apply it with fingertip. And the reason I don't like this is because I think maybe this would only be for the younger set. It's just too shimmery for me. I have a friend that, a couple of friends that enjoy this, but I guess, yeah, we're all different in that, the things that we like. Well, the gold warmed it up a bit, which I don't know if it did me any favors, but maybe that warmed up the look a bit. Maybe not. Maybe I still look like I have an eye mask on. Alright, so yeah, we'll be giving this away too. There's still plenty in the packaging. Next, let's see. Oh, we'll toss this away. It is very old. I want to look into getting more of the color tattoo. I think they started making more of the creams, like a cream base, and then I wanted to buy the e.l.f. ones too. So I think e.l.f. has a base. This is just too old and flaky. I mean, this is years old. I thought maybe the glass container would have kept it fresher, and guess not. So that's going in the trash. Okay, so I don't know if I should keep going with the eyeliner or just put the, I will do that. I will do the foundation next. So I found this L'Oreal Visible Lift Rapid Age Reversing Makeup. Has pro-retinol A, hyaluronic acid probably, and prolastol. Has a sunscreen SPF 16. This is 129 Natural Buff. And I don't know if the color is even like my shade. It's always tough finding a shade match. I did see, notice this year that there is a website, and even you can even have access to it on a phone, and you can put in some of your shades that do match you, and they supposedly can color match, but I don't think it's perfected. It hasn't perfected the whole deal. So that's it. So I'm gonna do there's a few foundations that I did not work out for me. Here's another one, L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Foundation, and the matching concealer. I might do, since I put concealer down, I'm going to put foundation over it, and if there's still some concealing that I think is necessary, I will use this. So I'm going to do one side with this side, one side with that side. They are both L'Oreal. This one's True Beige, and I said that this one was what? Natural Buff. So let's do Natural Buff on the left side. Yeah, left side. Reasons I did not like this: it did kind of appear cakey, even with finger tips and sponge application and brush. It didn't make any difference. It still looked cakey. I like to blend out with fingers. Because I do like to feel that warmth. It feels like a lot of foundations will melt into the skin with finger blending method. I'll do half cream on this side and half, it's also a cream, but it's in a squeezy container, like a tube, squeezy tube. This one's just like cake cream foundation, and I would think it would be more forgiving for like the dry patches and everything, being geared towards older skin types and aging, anti-aging, the claims that it wouldn't cling to it. That is like our wish, right? That it won't cling to dry patches. Okay, let's do that side with that one. Sorry, excuse me. And this side with this other cream in the squeezy bottle. This one might be a little more tan. I mean, the texture of this one is more liquidy and moussey almost, but it still doesn't do any favors for dry patches. In the summer, I'm usually the T-zone is oily. Is one side more darker than the other? Not sure. Can't really see right now, so I can't be the judge right now. I mean, I think this side clings more to pores and emphasizes the pores more than that side, but we all do have better sides, right? And wow, but this side I think, in my opinion, looks worse than this side with that makeup. So both of these will be up for grabs to my friend. Alrighty. So I also have this, a BB NYC Smooth Skin BB Radiance powder, and it says that it's perfecting powder, and it does have a texture like moisturizing, but it's powder, so I mean it even sticks to the lines on my finger. So you would think it would cause, like, yeah. Oh, you know what? There you go. I think I still see. Let me put my glasses on. I can't really see. I think it's still, yeah. Of course. I still would need more concealing, so I will pull this into play, and it's not going to be a pretty picture. I'm not expecting miracles. This needs to be shaken because when you first squeeze it out, some oil will come out, and that's not good. There's like separation, obvious separation on that. Gave it a good shake. I'm trying not to we're not going to use so much, so yeah. The color on this one is medium. And at first we used really light. It was actually called light. My physician's formula was light, in the shade light. And here's a medium. Some tips from Tati to look straight up. Was it Tati? Sorry, it wasn't Tati. It was Sabrina. Sabrina. To look up and pat on concealer like that. So that little tip has stuck with me. And that concealer is probably mask-like. I can't tell. I'm not close enough to that screen. But I've noticed with this one, it left a bluish cast and just did no favors to my under eye. Yeah, let me see. Okay, well, I know it's gonna probably look awful. So we'll go over with powder at the end, because yeah, also up for grabs. Alrighty, so the next thing is this waterproof Rimmel London. This is the shade Taupe, and I don't like pencils. For one, I don't like pencils because you need to sharpen it. I like automatic. That will be, you know, I don't know. I don't like these. They're hard. They could flake off into your eye. The reason I bought waterproof was to do the tight lining and is it called waterline? What? I forgot now. Tight lines up there. What's the other thing? Mind went blank. Tight lining. The other kind of lining, the inner rim, and it hardly shows up, so there's no point for this one for me. For some reason, it has sparkle in it. I guess it does. Yes, it has sparkle in it, so I probably shouldn't be putting that in my inner corner anyway, or tight lining with it, because there is some sparkle and you don't want that in your eye. So you couldn't use that as a brow pencil because of the sparkle. Okay, we're 25 minutes in, and yeah, I should probably blot that away. I don't know. I will wash my face after this, no doubt. Okay, we're on to eyeliners. Here is a Wet n Wild cream eyeliner, Carbon My Reach, and it completely dried out, so we won't be using that. We will be tossing that away and not repurchasing that one. So here is a Max Makeup Cherry Moya eyeliner. And this is the one that I was telling you about that was too wet. Way too wet. I was using this little foil topper thing and keeping it maintained just so it wouldn't do that dry out. But the formula is way too wet. Here's an eyeliner brush. It might be kind of wonky, but we'll just go with it and use it, and let's just try. The brushes aren't the best. I probably should be looking for a eyeliner brush, a good eyeliner brush. Let's try. So it's too wet. It's too wet. It's even kind of globbed into my lashes. If I was to give this to my friend, she might play around with it because she wants to get more into makeup, and maybe she could notice, well, formula, it shouldn't be too wet because it is sloppy, it's hard to work with, not forgiving. The black is just, for me, not my favorite. And I probably shouldn't even be wearing black liner. I hope you could see this. Some people say you shouldn't even be lining with your eyes closed, and if you're not an expert, this is very hard to do. But like, if you're not, you don't have to be an expert. Of course you're not going to be an expert, but if you're not naturally, well, look, see, that one is thicker than that one. If I try to thicken it up, it's not going to be anywhere near as, won't be the same, I bet. I would prefer a thinner line like this. Let's just dip one more time over here. The reason I don't like this brush is it's a little too flexible. This is just bad. The results I got with this. Okay, see. Yeah, it's a harsh line. I'm really not liking that. So we'll have to wash that brush, but I don't know if it's usable anyway. We'll be giving this away. Okay, here is some e.l.f. Lock-On Liner and Brow Cream. I guess you could use that as a eyeliner and brow liner or whatever. Brows and eyeliner. But it's also too runny. Not sure if anyone else's formula came out like that. On the bottom it kind of looks like there's grease when it's separated, and don't know if everyone's came out that way, but it's way too messy, and we're going to try this on the brow, right? Let's do it in the center of the brow. What is that? Too clumpy. Don't like that formula. Don't like it. So here's a spoolie. If I was to comb that out, it would probably clog up my spoolie and it's flaking. So don't like that formula. I'm gonna just for the heck of it, I'm gonna put it on the arch of this side too. It's too dark. What's the shade on this one? Medium brown. Medium brown. Medium brown should probably be more like not dark, like a dark coffee, but a coffee with a little creamer in it. That kind of shade. Not a whole lot of creamer, but a little creamer. I guess if you use a smaller amount, it may be a little forgiving, but look, it just flaked. It's still just flaked on the brow. And that could like bleed and make a mess on the rest of your face. So you don't want that. You don't want that kind of formula. No. So see if she'll have any luck with that. Here's a brow Color Mates, dark brown and medium brown. What was wrong with this one? Or maybe this is okay as eyeshadow because it is matte. This was bought from Dollar Tree. It's, I mean, when you normally go here to your brow, it's still kind of fallout-ish, you know. There's some flakiness in this formula. You have the option of customizing the colors, the light color and the dark color, sort of make a color that's right in between. So yeah, the light is too light, and the dark, let's see what the dark does to me. I'll do the rest of the brow with this. I mean, you shake off. It did do the flakiness right there around the brow. I do like the fact that it is more matte and that the powder is more natural looking, especially if you were to go in with a little moisture first, like maybe wax, the clear wax, or a brow gel, and then apply this, or vice versa. Powder first, then wax or gel. But I do like this more. It's more natural. The texture is more natural than that e.l.f. one. So this one might be workable, but I did get reddish tones in my hair yesterday. And I'll probably check to see at least once more before I give that one away. There might be a saving grace in that one. Alright, maybe. go too thick with the brows? I'm not sure. No. That's good. That's medium. Like I like them. The width and everything. Okay. So the next thing here is, let's try this first. Yeah. CoverGirl Lash Blast Amplify Primer and Lash Blast Volume Waterproof. I'm sure it was waterproof. So I put this on. Let's curl the lashes first. I put this on. Oh wow, that's a pet peeve of mine. I didn't pull any this time, but when I do have eyeliner on and then go to curl my lashes, sometimes I feel like the lash curler like absorbs some of that eyeliner, or yeah, and the lashes will stick to the lash curler. So I need to make sure to curl the lashes way before I put the eyeliner on. It's just a pet peeve of mine. A personal one for me. In my didn't catch any lashes there, but it did stick to it, and yeah, I don't like that. Anyone else? So anyway, here's this primer. At first I was loving this until I noticed that it made, this is part one, the second part is the mascara that goes over this primer. I noticed that it made that mascara look gray instead of black, and I don't want gray lashes. I don't think anyone does. I don't know if any other, it could be used with another mascara. I do have another CoverGirl that I'm wearing, that I have in my everyday makeup bag. It's not waterproof either, so. Allergy season, uh-oh. Alright, here is the waterproof that goes over it. It is not gonna look black in person anyway. I don't know about on camera, if it will pick up on camera, but it's not gonna completely cover that primer. And I load it on and load it on, and it just looks like a charcoal gray, not black. Load it on, and it seems like when I put that lash primer on, it sneaks onto the upper part of my lashes, so it kind of looks like there's some white cast shining through on the top section of the lashes. Not the best, not lengthening. No, it actually just made them clump together. There was another one by L'Oreal that I did like, and I would repurchase that one. It's got the primer on one side and the mascara on the other, and this one, ooh, I could still see primer on this side on the end. It's just a no-go. It's not worth it. It's not worth taking off. It's a kind of a pain to take off. I'd have to put even coconut oil on the lashes and let it kind of penetrate, and it's still a pain to take off. So it's not worth it. Not worth it. Not lengthening, and does not cover the primer completely. I wore this once, this L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes from Dollar Tree that I found there, and it's blue mascara, and yeah, my daughter like was very blunt with me, saying it did not look good. Just never again, don't wear it. So I'm going to trust her judgment. Okay, so the next thing is these e.l.f. All over color sticks, I think they were called. This one's Pink Lemonade and this one is Spotlight, so this one's more of a highlighter. And that Spotlight is just ghastly white on me, so we will try that blush. Let's try not to go overboard either. I will start to wash these. That's going to be for the contour. Alright, so it was easy to go overboard with these. Oof, that might already be too much there. It's kind of funny, my eyebrows kind of look brownish, and then at that part that I put that cream, the e.l.f. cream brow stuff, it's darker. It has a scent. At first I enjoyed it, but now it's medicine-y smell. It did smell kind of like lemonade. I think even the Spotlight one does too. Not sure. But I will put that on also, I think. Yeah, I'll put that on also and show how bad it is on me. So yeah, that gave a little bit of rosy, right? Let's see. Doesn't look too bad on camera, I don't think. But here goes Spotlight as a highlighter. Yep, it smells the same medicine-y smell now. Don't want to go so high. Don't want to highlight any under eye problem. Wow, the concealer is very, very bad. It's like cracking. It looks very bad on this side, especially. We're not even an hour in of wear. And see, that's bad. Let me see. Can't really see. But I know that Spotlight is like a cool shade of, I'll grab that later, a cool shade, excuse me, of highlighter. I also have these other highlighters. These are from Smoke and Mirrors, Celestial, and Fairy Dust highlighter drops. Way too silver, way too metallic. Let's try them on. Here's a white one. Way too much, way too much. That is not good. And it's cool too, so that's a silvery cool. No, 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 no. This is a no-no. And here's the pinker one. Also a highlighter drop. I'm going to try to, for years, when I was young, about in my 20s, I would put like the white highlight, eyebrow highlight, and was not, this probably warmed it up a bit, but it's just too glittery and metallic. I don't know, it's not chunky, but it's just still too much. Let's put a dab on the eyebrow, under the eyebrow. I mean, you can see that it's glaring, right? Alright, so see that. I can't see. I mean, in this light, I mean, that bunny ear filter, I don't know. Why does it look so matted down? I'm not sure. But these are no good for me. I know that. Especially if I was to go in sunlight. Alrighty, so the next thing is this highlight. It's Wet n Wild dual-ended contour stick. Contour and highlight. The contour I did sort of enjoy because look, it's gone completely now. Was it matte? It was matte, and it was on the brownie side. I'm not sure if you see that right there. Maybe it's too red for me. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can grab anything out of here. Here is a highlight little paddle brush that I was using, that I've been getting to use. Did I buy this brush kit at Walmart? Highlight. Not highlight, contour. Contour the cheekbones. High cheekbones. Get from my grandpa's side, I think. He had some great cheekbones. Would like to contour the forehead and do like that 3 motion. Well, the highlighter of it is to what is wrong with that? I'm not sure. Maybe that would work good as a base for me. I'm not sure. Maybe I could just finish using it as a base. Because it is, instead of a highlighter, it's more like a primer, I would think. But it is very matte. If I was to wear this makeup the whole day just to get some feedback from hubby, I wonder what he'd say, if he'd find any fault with it. Any comments? I guess I could update on Instagram at least. Yeah, because I do like making little screenshots of released videos. So yeah. Let's see. I do prefer, I think, a powder contour than cream contour, and I learned that. So I'm gonna keep those. These I am gonna give away, or maybe, I don't know. They could. We do share mascara. I know you're not supposed to, but I have shared mascara with friends. Oh, here is that contour brush, the other contour brush. I like to go down my neck. Cool. Okay, here's the e.l.f. blush. This is more like a highlighter to me. Giddy Gold. Oof. It's flaky. It looks like chunky glitter to me, so huh. Do I have enough blush on? I'm not sure. I wouldn't want to wear too much blush, and right now with the red in my hair, I would really avoid that color right now anyway. So I think I do have enough blush. I don't like to overdo my blush, so we'll just give this away. It does have a mirror in it, just not my I don't think it does not play well on me, so not gonna keep it at all. No. Let's see. Where is... Did I drop it? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. I will be keeping 2 of those things so far as I know. So here's 2 lippies that I did not like. Milani Power Lip. This shade is... What is the shade? Mango Tango. And here's another one. This is Hard Candy Prowler. I'm not sure if... yeah. I wanted this shade, and I saw that shade, and that's what I thought was in here, and it turned out to be way darker. I'm not sure why. It was there's just such a big difference. This is what I was looking for, this this brown, reddish brown kind of medium tone. That's what I was aiming for, and got this. But it is a good stain, I got to tell you, it is a good stain. This dark color is not good for me. But I do keep it on sometimes in the I would be using it as a stain, just to stain my lips. So I would just keep it on for a few minutes, then blot with paper, and it would be just a stain, just for staining purposes. I mean, dark polishes and dark lipsticks do tend to stain. Might stain your teeth too if you get them on your teeth. I do enjoy how it looks after you blot it. So maybe we'll keep that too, because I do enjoy, obviously, enjoy a stain. Alright, we'll keep that. But, you know, on its own, not a good color for me. As is this by itself. Well, I'll just swatch it because I know it's just not good. It's just not good. It's sticky. Oh, the scent is off. Yeah, not good for me. Mango Tango, not good for me. We'll see if the friend wants it. So that is it. That is the look of a face full of makeup I did not like. Whoops. Minus this. Almost. And it's going on 1 hour, so let's see if this is that NYC Smooth Skin BB Radiance Perfecting Powder. That might not be able to save the under eye at all. Will not do it any favors either. Ooh, the shade is too dark, and it just darkened up that area. Not good. I mean, would I get away with using it as a contour shade? I always try to, if it doesn't work one way, if it's a fail in one regard, I always try to save it for a different purpose. Maybe I could use it as contour. Maybe I could just play around with it and just keep a note that, hey, this is too dark for me. I might be able to use it as a contour. I'm not sure if that's my dog barking because there is a dog across the street that sounds just like my dog. So that's the face full of oh, that under eye. Ooh. I struggle so much with under eye. Alrighty, so yeah, it is an hour in and there we go. That is my face full of makeup I do not enjoy, face full of makeup I don't like, whatever you want to call it. And I tag you guys to do the same. Just pick out stuff fails that, you know, you'll know why they failed. You might be able to give a couple of items second chances, which I did with 4 things. 4? Yes, 4 things. So, if you do this challenge, please let me know in the comments. And thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Bye!